It's time to talk a little more about HTML5. We discussed before that HTML is now in its 5th version, and that HTML5 has introduced new semantic elements which help computers understand what they're really looking at. Let's get rid of all this stuff here. And what we're going to do now is finish writing the framework of this website. So we have that it's an HTML5 document up here, all of the HTML content going inside of this HTML tag. We have a head and a body. So now inside of the body, we're going to break up the document into different parts. As you use the internet, you may notice that a lot of websites follow a similar outline. That would be a header at the top, maybe with the company name and some contact information, maybe store hours, a footer at the bottom, and some form of navigation. It probably has a main section of content, and maybe a sidebar. So in that style, we're going to start the body by making a header tag. Now don't confuse the head with the header. They're not at all the same thing. So less than, header, greater than, we're going to close the tag, and then inside of the tag we're going to write the word header. Next we're going to make the main section of the website, which has a tag name of section. Close the tag, and inside write section. And just to point out, this here is just the tag. That's just the markup. The word is the actual text that will be displayed as header or section. And once we start adding in real content, you'll have a better understanding of what a header is and what a section is. We're just going to keep going for now. The next tag is going to be an article. So less than, article, greater than, close it, and write article inside the tag. Now imagine for a minute that this was a blog. The article would be the actual article that you've written. This isn't a blog, but an article tag is used in almost all websites. Basically, an article tag contains content which isn't dependent on the other content. By that, I mean, suppose you were reading a blog. You wouldn't need to read every single article in the blog to understand any individual article. This site we're making here is going to have 3 articles. So let's write the first one, copy the line, and paste it 3 times. Our final tag in this document is going to be a footer. So just like the others, less than, footer, greater than, close it, and footer inside of the tag. Now you might notice that we don't have a navigation. That's because this website is only going to have 1 page. Let's save the document and go back to the browser, refresh the page, and it might not look like much because most of what we've done so far is just marking up the document. In the next lesson, we're going to actually make the header.